Good morning, my front wheel skids. Bit of a different video. We're diversifying. Don't know whether you can call me a creator. I'm just a geezer with an iPhone. But thought I'd do a bit of a different. Try and mix football up with something else, just to make the YouTube channel stand out a bit more from a different sort of angle. The last couple of months where I've been exposing YouTubers and having a math. The whole time I've been on YouTube, because I don't come from their world. I come from a criminal background. I got my head cut off, and as you can see, I'm not I ain't Spielberg. I don't come from their world, so when people write stuff in the comments, I find it funny. I'm used to people holding guns at my head, and or sawing off or knives, and trying to get myself out of that sort of argument, you know what I mean? So when it comes to throwing words around, it's like water off a duck's back. I come from Bethnal Green. I was born in Whitechapel. From about the age of earliest criminal enterprise, I was probably 12, 13, learning how the life of crime works and how it does pay. And got myself a job when I was about 16, and then got introduced from the age of 16 primarily into drugs and crime. All sorts of crime as well. It wasn't just one particular sort of crime. And I found out I was good at it. I found out that it suited me. I didn't want to get out of bed. Being a teenager, go straight from being bullied at school to not going to school, truanting, going into work, and then didn't realise that there was bullies at work as well. I started in the Royal Mail at Whitechapel, sorting office. I think I'd done about 6 weeks at Islington sorting office as well. That was all sweet, lovely people. Then getting into Whitechapel post office, I found out there was a lot of tossers there as well. A lot of proper bullies, all from all different parts of London, all working there. From Custom House, Canning Town, you know, the people that they fought. Now I would call them wannabe gangsters. And I already grew up half in that lifestyle. By the time I was 16, all my mates were hard nuts at Bethnal Green as kids, and I used to play football with all the big kids, which later turned out to be the hard nuts of East London. And I mean proper hard bastards. None of these names that you hear of on the apparent YouTube shows, these were proper hardcore. Kept their head low and done what they wanted to do in life, their way. And yeah, this video is a bit different from football. It's from I thought I'd do a little biography from the streets, real talk, all the stuff that has happened, all the stuff that I've been through, just to diversify the channel a little bit, just to bring a new edge onto it, because you get all these subscribers in the chat and they act big un, don't they? And it's funny when I talk to other content creators, they call them keyboard warriors, and you ain't warriors one bit. And why? The reasons that I do my channel the way I do my channel as well. because I don't think nothing of calling out people. It's like water off ducks back to me, mate. If I see something proper dodgy and it goes against fair usage of humanity, then you just got to call it out as it is, isn't it? It's not my fault if they've got a thin skin and they can't take it, but that's the way I see it. It's the way I see life. So I thought I'd do these videos from the street, and we'll progress up until my present day, how I actually opened up a YouTube channel and explained to you. So we'll go through what being born in the 70s all the way up until 2025. The 70s were a great place to be born, weren't they? You know what I mean? They was the nuts. I grew up in Vicky Park, Victoria Park, Bethnal Green. Everyone was a West Ham fan. I even had West Ham pyjamas at one stage before I got common sense. My dad didn't take me to the final. My dad worked in a bar down Wapping called Prospect Whitby, so he got free tickets to West Ham final and he didn't take me. And from that day on, I was a yid. One side of my family's West Ham, the other side of my family's Tottenham. And it was only, I always loved Tottenham, but I did used to love West Ham, Phil Parks, Trevor Brooking. But as soon as I see Glenn Hoddle, I fell in love with Tottenham. Must have been about 5, 6, might have even been younger, but I fell in love with Glenn Hoddle, and the football that he played. And that's like sort of shaped the way I look at football. Was I got so much into Glenn Hoddle, I used to buy football stat books, football playbooks, and I was permanently playing football on the streets. At the same time, this is where I met all the introduction to drugs, crime from the streets. So we'll go into that over the next few episodes. This is just the first episode of one. Maybe we'll do a little mini-series. Do it midweek or something and chuck them out midweek. At the same time as doing the Tottenham games for the season and stuff like that. But this was just a little bit of an explanation as into why I don't care. I really don't care what I say on YouTube. I've always been like that. And it's got me through life saying what I think and being honest. Even though I was in the life of crime up until about 15 years ago, my mouth and my honest way of thinking and my conscience has got me through the whole lot of it. It's got me through drug addictions, it's got me through being held at gunpoint, it's got me through being in the middle of Brixton with knives and machetes. It's got me through the honesty and the genuine way that I live my life and talk has got me through. So we'll go all through that. Have a good day. Baked potato. And kids, it's not glamorous as you think. God bless. Love yous all.